on the beauteous land of Kenya, on the shores of Lake Victoria.
In the vibrant county of Kisumu lies Maseno University, an institution of higher learning that is easily accessed by road, water, and air. It is located on the shores of the second largest freshwater lake in the world and is also within very close proximity to the third busiest airport in Kenya, Kisumu International Airport. The university, which lies astride the equator, has over the years nurtured innovators and entrepreneurs who have not only been exemplary performers in employment, but have also gone ahead to create jobs for other Kenyans. Through its motto, Fountain of Excellence, Maseno has carved a niche among institutions of higher learning by adopting innovative ways of delivery of learning and dissemination of knowledge.
Relying on a very firm foundation of information technology, and which forms a significant component of each student's curriculum, no matter what they're studying at the university, we have used IT to bring academic programs literally into the offices, into the houses of Kenyans. We have a novel e-learning program which offers both undergraduate and postgraduate degree programs, and relying on our knowledge of IT, we are able to bring these programs and in a flexible way for Kenyans to access education from wherever they are. And this has attracted students way beyond the borders of Kenya into other parts of Africa and outside Africa. We appeal to Kenyans to take advantage of this flexible learning mode to be able to pursue their education, especially those that cannot break away from employment and be able to go to school on the face-to-face normal learning process.
Our country is gradually moving towards a knowledge-based economy, which is driven by investment in information and communications technology. Maseno University has ensured that academic excellence is acquired within the context of a technology-rich environment in order to fully prepare students to prosper in the digital age.
Maseno University, on the 17th of December this year, will celebrate its 14th graduation ceremony. This again is a major milestone in the history of the development of Maseno as a university. We are determined and remain on course to develop and produce graduates who will not only be employable, but will be able to generate employment for themselves and for other Kenyans.
In order to give more Kenyans a chance to learn, Maseno has 5 well-established campuses.
In Kisumu campus, we are focused on streamlining all our programs which are offered from certificate to PhD level, so that we are giving quality, marketable and highly competitive programs which are in line with the Kenya Vision 2030. The international community is geared towards supporting research and innovation activities in the Lake region, and Kisumu campus is strategically placed in the city to attract interested researchers, scholars, as a way of enhancing research and innovation in the Lake region.
Maseno University established Homa Bay campus in 2010. This is a great innovation that has been undertaken by Maseno University. Through this innovation, a large number of students access university education at the doorstep.
Adding on to the recipe, Maseno University has scored a first by establishing a fully fledged e-campus, an innovative virtual institution where students study through e-learning and other web-based technologies and only come to the institution to sit for examinations.
The e-campus is an innovation that allows Maseno University to register students from all over Africa for its degree programs. It's a virtual campus that runs on web-based technologies to allow students to have flexible access to Maseno University programs. This year, we are graduating the pioneer undergraduate students who registered for our programs in the year 2011. The e-campus of Maseno University has indeed set the pace in terms of digitizing learning and making higher education more accessible to people who would otherwise not find the time to sit in traditional classrooms. We now have people who had long given up hope of going back to school, enrolling for our programs and excelling.
To grow its economy, our country requires highly trained and competent academicians who are able to conduct both basic and applied research. Maseno is not short of this manpower. Job Jundiko, a professor of chemistry, recently invented an anti-malaria drug. Professor Jundiko's innovation is likely to be the homegrown remedy that will considerably reduce the cost of treatment of malaria, a killer disease.
Our objective in Maseno is to produce alternative control systems for personal use. We know that the drugs, the chemicals which are used for personal control as mosquito repellents are made outside endemic areas or mosquito areas. For example, DET, which is a commercial product which can be used as a mosquito repellent, is not manufactured in Kenya but brought here to be sold mainly by foreigners who come here as tourists. But the locals have no way of protecting themselves against the mosquito when they are outside their rooms. For example, the people who work also in the paddies of rice farms and so on. So our interest here is to use locally made plant products like essential oils, which are available from eucalyptus oil, lemongrass, and other related plants.
A well-fed nation is a healthy nation. With climate change coupled with deforestation, traditional farming methods can no longer produce enough food for the ever-growing population. As a result, Professor Matthews Dida, a renowned scientist, has taken the lead in developing new crop varieties which are able to withstand adverse weather conditions.
Maseno University, we have developed a number of crops, varieties that have drought tolerant and very high yielding. We have developed ranging from maize, sorghum, finger millet and cassava. And here I'm standing, this is a new variety of cassava, which is a hybrid, high yielding and sweet. It has low cyanide, that's what we mean by sweet. And it is tolerant or resistant to African cassava mosaic disease, which is a problem in the whole of Kenya and most parts of Africa.
As a university located in the lake region, where fishing is the main economic activity, research on new fish production techniques is inevitable. Professor Eliud Waindi has come up with innovative ways of breeding fish fingerlings.
We are producing all-male tilapia. This means the tilapia which is in the population are mostly male. And this is because when you give all male tilapia or mostly male tilapia to the farmers to grow in their ponds. They grow fast and then they don't overpopulate the ponds. Like when you use the mixed culture where you have female and males in one pond, because they reproduce very fast and soon they overpopulate the pond. And the result is that there is a lot of fighting, there's a lot of interaction, and this leads to undergrowth, or what you call stunting of the fish in the pond.
An informed citizen is an empowered citizen. According to the Kenya AIDS Indicator Survey report of 2013, the former Nyanza province is leading in HIV-related cases. Maseno University, found in this region, has come up with innovative ways to sensitize its community on HIV/AIDS matters.
At Maseno University, we have various activities that target our achievement of the national cry towards fighting HIV and AIDS. And in doing so, Maseno University has made sure that they have established 3 different AIDS control units, one of them in the main campus, another one in Kisumu City campus, and one in Homa Bay, which is one of the counties within the larger Nyanza that has a high prevalence. At our AIDS control unit, we run various activities, and these activities are aimed at ensuring that our community is able to have increased knowledge in HIV. We also are ensuring that they are able to access various services, and we want them to be able to get to zero stigma and discrimination of HIV and AIDS.
Countries globally are experiencing financial constraints. Public universities are equally hit with this challenge. In order to overcome it, Maseno University has established an income-generating scheme to explore new revenue streams and supplement its limited budget.
Maseno lays emphasis on entrepreneurship and innovation, and our budget and work plans therefore lend themselves to the financial support that is needed for these initiatives.
ICT is critical for productivity in the knowledge economy. Maseno University encourages students to involve in initiatives that impart in them the relevant ICT competencies for their daily needs. Events such as Mobile Applications Development Bootcamp, organized by the School of Computing and Informatics, prepare students to be job creators and entrepreneurs.
Maseno University encourages students to involve themselves in initiatives that impart in them the relevant ICT competencies for their daily needs. In Maseno University, we have had several activities in which students have been involved. Recently, we have had the Google Bootcamp, and our students are involved in interesting projects with Google.
I'm the point of contact between the company Google.Inc. and the university. So Google has implemented a few programs in the university, which is in line with the university's core area of study, which is information technology. So since the university went to Google, we've seen a number of processes in the university automated, and we've reduced a lot of paperwork.
In order to develop, there must be renewed focus on innovation and entrepreneurship as the key drivers of socio-economic growth. As Professor Florida Karani hands over the mantle to Mr. Michael Joseph as Chancellor, Maseno is set to become the hub of innovation, entrepreneurship, and research.